Gratitude is the quality of the soul. It does not depend on how much we possess. Its opposite is ingratitude. It is the quality of the external ego. When we abide in soul consciousness, we give thanks for whatever we have, no matter how little or how much. When in ego consciousness, we are never grateful or satisfied, no matter how much we have. Gratitude and appreciation are the key words for a better life. Gratitude is the key to dissolve hatred, hurt, feelings, and sadness. It is the medicine which heals subjective states of mind, restoring self respect, confidence, and gratitude can also be expressed for small acts. Again, if the intent is pure and honest. The Vedas says to recognize and be grateful for the trees because the trees grows fruits not for itself but for us. The rivers carry water not for themselves but to quench our thirst. The flowers bloom not for themselves but for our senses to feast upon. The cows produce milk not for themselves but for us. So, in ancient tradition, there is a shloka which I learned in my childhood days. Paropakaraya phalanti vrikshaha, paropakaraya vahanti nadyah, paropakaraya bahanti gavaha, paropakaradhamidam shariram. For others' sake, trees are giving fruits. For others' sake, rivers are giving water. For others' sake, cows are giving milk. And the whole our existence is for the well-being of the humanity. So, this universal brotherhood, this Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, the whole universe is our family. That feeling comes when we practice the gratitude. So, you have to thank everything you notice with your eyes, smell with your nose, hear with your ears, touch with your hands, and taste with your nose. That means whatever the things that are coming in contact with the five senses, you should be grateful. This grateful contemplation will lead us to wonder, how can I too become a gift to the universe? How can I give back in my own unique way? How can I shift from being a mere receiver and enjoyer to becoming a contributor, giver, helper, and sharer in this cosmos? These noble thoughts that flood our mind when we feel the generation of all new thoughts of interconnectedness, compassion, and noble ideals that transcend the sorrow-causing, egoistic, default mode of samsara. Once we start giving back and practicing cosmic gratitude, our daily choices become naturally aligned. When we are talking about the gratitude, to whom do we have to give back? So here I am discussing about the 5 areas, the 5 things which we have to give back. What are the 5 things? We will discuss in detail in the coming slides. First one is giving back to Mother Nature. The Vedas say that we as humans are deeply indebted to Mother Nature. Her soil, her rivers, her mountains, her trees, her fruits and vegetables, animals, earthworms, birds, butterflies, honeybees, cows, horses, and her 5 elements space, air, fire, water, and earth. She nurtures us like a mother while we are alive, and she accepts our discarded body at death willingly. So, what can we do to show our gratitude towards Mother Nature? So, here the Veda is giving the answer: plant a tree, preserve seeds, and think grateful thoughts about the Mother Nature. So, in the modern context, we can do the following: eat organic and non genetically modified food exclusively, recycle, reuse, and compost. Next, care for dying species, plant or animal, by supporting a reputable, sustainable growth initiative. Do our part to clean the polluted air, rivers, and seas. Here, I wish to discuss about a person earlier who used to live in Bombay near Warsaw Beach. In his childhood days, he spent a lot of time in Warsaw Beach. Afterwards, he became anger and he pursued his higher studies, and afterwards he got a job. He went to overseas. But whenever he find time during holidays, during free time, he used to visit his other place, that is Bombay, and go to Warsaw Beach, spend some time. In such one of the visit, he went to the beach and he saw the pathetic condition in the beach. Everywhere there is a plastic baggage and other waste lying in the beach. He was really felt very sad. The beach which I used to enjoy along with my friends, spend a lot of hours with the sea, but now this condition is very, very sad. So I should do my part to clean this beach. He started collecting the garbage, the waste that was lying in the beach, and he continued for some days. People started laughing at him. How it is possible for a person to clean the beach alone? But he never take care of those people's comments and criticism. He continued his own work. He continued his mission. Some people later realized his initiative, his humanitarian outlook, and he wanted to preserve the nature, his concern for the environment. They supported him, they joined the hands, and they all started working on the beach project. So now the Warsaw beach, a few years back I visited, was completely spick and span, very neat and clean. Still now they are digging the deeper layers of the sand and removing the garbage. So that is the part we have to do to clean our rivers, our seas, our air. We have to do. So whatever way we can contribute to this mother nature, we have to do it. We cannot throw our responsibility to government or local organizations, local municipality. So first we have to start. Then definitely the community will follow. Then give back to parents and ancestors. Because of the parents and ancestors, we came into this life. Without them, our existence. So the Vedas ask us to plan, to be consciously present when our parents are deceased or dying, especially when our parents are physically, financially, or mentally feeble. So what we can do to our parents and ancestors and grandparents? Deliberately think grateful thoughts towards your parents, grandparents, and great great grandparents, whether they are dead or alive. So, quite a number of times I have listened, I have seen the people commenting on their parents. Because of my father, now I am working as a clerk. I want to become an engineer. He has not supported my education. So you have to think from his side how much struggle and support he made, feed all of you to make them educated. So we have to see not from our angle, we have to see from the angle of our parents. Then we can understand them empathetically. So at least we should have the good feelings about our parents. So whenever they need us, financially, emotionally, physically, we have to be with them, especially when they are sick. And whenever you find time, you spend valuable time with your parents along with your children, so that they also can imbibe your value system. You can pray for them and you can think good thoughts about them. At least this is our minimum responsibility. As far as possible, visit them often. Next, the third one is give back to humanity. Everything we consume today for our lifestyles and the progress of mind and culture, be it is knowledge from published books and that make wisdom available to us in our own homes, laptops in which we record and share our thoughts, utensils to cook our food, electricity to run our gadgets, clothes to wear, online technology to go on, and so on. There are a lot of inventions. We are seeing a lot of applications nowadays. So that are making our life more comfortable. By just making a single click, we are getting the food. We are getting all the items. How this is possible? These are all accomplishments and endeavors of human beings. Thousands of unknown faces, hearts and minds, whose hard work, sweat and sheer industry that is making all possible for us to lead the life which we are now enjoying. So we must cultivate gratitude and giving back where we can. According to the Vedas, we can do it in this way. Think grateful thoughts towards this nameless, faceless humanity that comes to our assistance. Give a helping hand to any human in need who appears before us. This human may have been involved in the pipeline of our own well-being. Be generous, be kind, provide charity, practice non-violence and compassion. Go out of the way to help distressed human beings. This is an essential part of our dharma. Why we are discussing here is quite number of people, they misbehave with the delivery boys, the Amazon and Flipkart and other Zomato. So quite number of people are working. They come when we order the food, immediately within 10 minutes they are coming and giving the food. If they come at least 5 minutes late due to traffic jam or some other issues, we started fighting with the delivery boy. We are using the abusive language. We have to consider the human aspect. We should be empathetic. We should have that feeling, fellow feeling, that he is also like a human being. He is also like us only. We should be at least having the compassion and consideration for the work he is doing to make our life enjoyable. So, this is very important. Give back to divine forces, Deva Yajna. Dharma is asking us to bow inwardly in recognition of an all-pervading divine principle. This divine principle is the underlying, undeniable intelligence that makes all wisdom from every culture, including the Vedas, available to us through the speech of purified seeds. Dharma asks the ultimate grateful thoughts towards this divine power in any way we can. On daily basis, how we can give back to the God, the omnipresent, omnipotent, omniscient. Because of the God only we have came onto this earth. Because there are 84 lakhs births in this, with great fortune we got this human birth. We should be very grateful to the God for giving this human birth. So how we can express our gratitude to the God? We can connect with Him through meditation, and then we can worship Him, we can chant the mantra, and we can offer puja in His lotus feet. We can also do these things, place a flower or fruit on your altar, at home or in your work, or you can lit a lamp or a candle, and otherwise you can just simply acknowledge His presence, because He is everywhere. He was also there in your heart. So think noble and grateful thoughts about the God. This keeps the human ego beautifully surrendered to its source. It does not matter which faith we follow, which god or goddesses you believe in. The Vedas says confidently, the truth is one, the wise call it by many names. The last one is giving back to teachers who awaken the inner being. So the Vedas guide us to express our humble gratitude to teachers of sacred Vedic knowledge, instruction and dharma. Thanks to their teachings, we are able to journey every day in little matters from darkness to light. Without teachers of yoga, Ayurveda, Vedanta, we could continue suffering, never knowing that happiness and immortality was our true nature. In the modern context, how we can express our gratitude to the Guru? Thank your teacher in your heart via meditation, mantras, or simple acknowledgement. Thank them and support them with your words through letters, make heartfelt comments on their blogs, or you can use your social media avenues. Share your personal transformation journey with your friends and relatives, the role played by your teacher in your transformation. Share whatever you have learned from your guru and the teacher in your circle and the people who are willing to learn. So, now we have discussed about how we have to show gratitude. First, we have to show gratitude to Mother Nature. Just take a book and started writing few lines in your own language how you are indebted to Mother Nature. Then you should write at least 3 to 4 lines about the humanity who are coming, who are serving you unconditionally, day in and day out. And then you should be thankful to your parents and ancestors. Just write few lines about your family members, about your friends, about your siblings, about your uncles and aunties, and all the people who make you to reach to this position. And then fourth, you can pay gratitude. You can write a few lines about the God who is pervading in the entire universe, how we are indebted. Because quite a number of times, especially in crisis situation, we always think about the God. We ask Him, please help me to come out of this situation. Please bless me. So we, with great devotion, we surrendered to their lotus feet. You just write few lines about the God whom you are having devotion. And then lastly, and the most important is you have to say gratitude to your teachers and the Guru whom you follow. So this is the exercise you are supposed to do. And after doing this exercise, you just call 3 people. The 3 people should be outside your family who played a crucial role in shaping you, in making you, in reaching the position where you are now. They are like pillars who are not visible, but without pillars, there is no existence of the building. So you just call them and say thanks to them. Show your gratitude with your words. So once you call them and just show your gratitude, it gives immense happiness, which cannot be uh, get, which cannot be achievable by merely materialistic things. So, with all this noble thoughts and feelings, we are going to conclude this session. Thank you very much for joining this gratitude.